Hi guys, Ancient Warrior. Welcome back to Prepping USA. Let's talk about some movies that passed through our lives years ago. You know, back about 30 years ago, there was a movie on that hit the theaters called War Games. Now, before anybody starts typing on your computer, why are you talking about a 36-year-old movie? I'm going to talk about several movies in the next 3 videos. Then we're going to do an overview of those movies. And then you'll understand. War Games was the first movie that I had ever seen Matthew Broderick and Ali Sheedy in. He played the part of a teenage pint-sized hacker. Now, what he had done, he took his Commodore 64 and hacked into Cheyenne Mountain, into a computer they called the Whopper. He thought he was playing war games against another kid or another person. Come to find out, he was playing war games with SACs, Strategic Air Command's military computers that they were watching Russia and China and everybody else on. Make a long story short, he's caught. They have him in Cheyenne Mountain, and he asked the computer a basic question. Do you want to play a game? And the computer ran scenarios through everything, every no-win game. Every scenario. And it came out always to be a no-win. Ancient, why are you even bringing this up? Well, let me explain it to you. We had back first part of the year a missile alert triggered by a computer error. Well, yeah. It put the whole state of Hawaii into a frenzy for about 24 hours. Even though people knew it wasn't real, that it was a glitch. The guy in charge lost his job. Was it a glitch? Because for weeks after, we were getting pictures of something shot down over Hawaii. Guys, I got news for you. At that point in history, if North Korea would have fired a missile of any kind towards the United States, I'll guarantee you we would have retaliated. We keep enough warships in Japan that all they'd have done was turned and done a broadside, and next thing you know, Phnom Penh is gone. And Little Rocket Man would have been history. Now, what do I actually think happened? Over the years, they've done multiple movies about computers and computer glitches creating a world war. One more time. In real life, I think what they did was tried to desensitize us. False flag. But it put Hawaii, Washington, Oregon, California on first alert. I saw pictures in Honolulu where they had ripped the storm drain, the manholes up for the storm drain, and were putting their children down into the storm drains with the hopes to saving their lives. Now, for you folks that live out there in Hawaii, I happen to know for fact, because I have a relative who lives in Hawaii. That was his dream, to retire to Hawaii. God only knows why. It may be pretty and it may be warm year-round, but dear God, it's expensive. But now let me continue on with my thought. You folks have bunkers built into the side of those mountains from World War II. Your governor knows about them. Your emergency management people should know about them. If they don't, they need to go back and look at the old Army and Navy building plans for the area where they put bunkers. They could house a bunch of you because it's steel reinforced concrete. They were designed for World War II. Better chance to survive than none, right? And I'm sure under Honolulu, the governor and top aides and every place have their bunker that they get into. What about the common man? They want to keep you on edge. They don't want you to calm down. They don't want you to think that things are getting better. They want you to be afraid. Fear is our enemy here, folks. And I do mean a big enemy. So, folks, the movie War Games was a psychological thriller. Yeah, it had kids in it, and it, was also on the same line as Jolene Blaylock's movie Hackers. But folks, let's talk about the truth. Truth of the matter. We Americans need to come together. We need to quit fighting among ourselves. Obama and his crowd loves it to see us so divided. Commissar Hillary, Commissar Bill, Commissar Barack, and Commissar Michelle, and the czars, all their czars are enjoying the panic they see in American people. War Games, the movie, at that time, kind of made people think. I believe it came out in like 1983. And it may have even been the Christmas movie because it was a good, wholesome movie. But folks, you know, we have more to worry about today than we ever did back in 1983. So I want you to think about all the disinformation, the fake news that's being put out on YouTube, on Facebook, on Twitter, on all of those platforms, because the leftists want you nervous. They want you worried. They love fear. You know, it reminds me of a line from Apocalypse Now, where the crazy old colonel comes out and says, I love the smell of napalm in the morning. Well, the lefties love the smell of fear in the morning. You need to wake up. You need to prepare. And you need to get ready for what is coming. Because whatever it is, it's going to happen. So, with that being said, have a blessed week. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. I hope you overate. And that's a poke at some of those idiots from Hollywood says don't overeat. That's what Thanksgiving's for. And I hope you watch too many football games, baseball games, soccer games, or whatever it is you enjoyed doing, or took a good long nap, or several good long naps. And I hope by now you're starting to get tired of turkey. I never do, but some people do. So, that's the world according to the Ancient Warrior. Have a blessed day, and remember, if you're preparing, then you live in free America. But if you're not preparing, oh well. Welcome to the FEMA camp. It's the Ancient Warrior. I'm out.